my first two topics that I covered in this project, this podcast, were about healing. And when we started to talk about abundance, I knew you as abundance, but I also knew you as a healer as well, because you do help people heal themselves. I do believe that. And it's ironic that you've come back to that. And like I said, what needs to be said is being said. And that's what I wanted to make this podcast about, was, look, we can start talking and we can talk about abundance, but like you said, abundance does come back down to healing again.
Healing, yeah. It's not about the money. People focus on the money, and again, they're externalizing. That's what everything's teaching. Go get the money, right? The money will come when you heal.
Yeah.
It will come when you heal, when you change those programs, when you heal traumas from the past and all of that stuff. It manifests itself because you're letting go of stuff to make room for the new. Right?
100%.
And so, yeah, healing is key. And it's like I've told you, it's not sexy.
Yeah, it's not,
it's not sexy.
It's not.
So my whole approach with like my business and all that stuff is like, tell them what they want, give them what they need.
Yes, I'm exactly the same.
Right? Because people don't realize, like, and that's the biggest secret. If you want to, I mean, and by the way, just so everyone knows that you can go out and make a whole bunch of money without healing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Will you keep it?
And it won't fill you.
Will it fill you up? Will you feel unfulfilled? Will you feel fulfilled? Will you get depressed? We can look at these celebrities shaving their hair off, right? Drinking alcohol, drugs, all of this stuff. A lot of these people are lost. They might be doing their purpose work, maybe doing something they're passionate about, but they're lost. They don't have holistic well-being.
Definitely.
They focus on one aspect of life: money, success, fame. Money, success, fame. What about relationships? What about love? What about your health?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about freedom? What about fulfillment? We forget these other sides and we chase money and we get lost. And it's so interesting. As soon as you stop focusing on money, what I found in my experience, as soon as you stop focusing on it, the more it comes.
Yeah.
The more you focus on the heart and giving from the heart, contributing from the heart, abundance comes. It's like taking your mind off the money and putting all your attention on how can you provide value to others.
Definitely.
And the money will come.
I love that. Because that's the biggest thing. Like, even recently, I was on one of my friends' podcasts, and I was just saying, I was like, I literally said to him, I was like, I've gone broke. Like, I've literally gone to £0 in my account, like £100 in my account. And when I just sort of admitted that openly, and I didn't try and BS myself and go, I'm a millionaire. Like, I'm actively going against what people say. Like, I wasn't in a broke mindset, and I wasn't like, I'm never going to make any money again. But I just said, I was like, look, if I'm being honest, I said to my friend, I was like, if I'm being honest, like, I've got down to my last £100. I was like, I'm a bit like, ooh, what am I going to do? But I always find a way. My mindset is I always find a way. That same week, I then got 2 new clients, and that has then paid me. That can cover me for the next 3 or 4 months. Do you know what I mean? It can, if I live very frugally. So, like, I don't know. I'm just big on, like you said, like, I do believe, like, I'm not a genius when it comes to building the biggest businesses, but I've still been able to generate. Like, I had this conversation with Mum the other day. She was like, I said, last year wasn't a great year financially for me. But she was like, but think about it. Like, you've done this on your own with no help. Like, you've done all this on your own. You still generated an income. And I was like, that's very true, actually. That's very true. Like, that is a powerful thing to really think about.